Tell the truth. Mike, tell the truth. Are you smoking weed?
Can I tell the story about
smoking weed?
The animal that attacked me?
No! No, you can stand over there. Shut up.
I remember asking Pat, we're like, so what are the directions to this place? Because personally, I'd never been to Spain, and I didn't know how to find it. Like, what's the
I
address?
repeatedly asked the promoter for an address to the show, and he kept saying he kept sending me a picture instead of an address. And it was a picture of a roundabout with a field next to it. And then no one spoke English again, so we walked up to strangers on the street, and we just made this symbol like, we are going to play in your city. Do you know where that is? And people went like, oh, you didn't see the picture? Here, we'll take you where the fucking picture is. So they take us to the outskirts of town, and there's a roundabout with a field. Looks just like the picture, actually.
Just like the picture.
And in the field, though, in place of the field, there was a festival going on.
Actually, we went to the...
And they said like, oh, you know, no one spoke English, obviously, but oh yeah, you guys are headlining. Like, oh yeah, what time's headlining? 4 o'clock in the morning.
Not even. It was...
Yeah, in between bands, people are reading
There was some
crap.
flag waving
Yeah,
and some
like,
manifesto reading.
I guess this is like a poetry reading mini Warped Tour in rural Spain. And it turned out to be they were reading the Communist Manifesto in Spanish, and then they were doing little displays with the hammer and sickle flag. And the whole thing had been paid for by this Communist Party of Spain.
We get on, we play, what, 3 songs?
I think we got 3 songs in.
3 songs, and then, I think it was you, Nick, who threw a bottle of water.
No.
It was a Calimocho.
Nick lined up a bunch of Calimochos on the stage. He's like, I'm gonna make him drink tonight.
Oh yeah, Calimocho, by the way, is Coca-Cola Classic and wine, and red wine. Just
like, while we were playing, there was like a barricade, and like a 70-year-old Spanish guy, like, who was the security guard for like a punk show. And the crowd there's like, they've been watching like, I don't know, really tame communist ska bands all day. So then we started playing, and they just like lost it. Like they just, you know, had enough, and they started going.
They tore down the barricade.
They tore down the barricade.
Yeah, look out for it. If you're watching the video, look out for the fucking, the old man give up.
Yeah, he totally does that too. He just kind of goes like, fuck it,
yeah,
and then walks off.
In this video, you could see the guy give up and be like, fuck it, let these guys tear down this stupid barrier. Shortly after that, after the Calimochos go flying, they just turn off the sound.
And the tech people are instantly like rolling up all the cables. No one's making eye contact with us. Like they're just like really like weirdly. And the wasted ass crowd is not moving anywhere. And they're just yelling at us to keep playing in Spanish. Nick comes back to the stage at some point, and he's like I remember he looked like really sweaty and kind of like out of it because he's been trying to like find organizers or like kind of plead our case, like help us like keep playing. Hasn't gone anywhere. But like somehow the word got around that we could play in the warehouse.
Round 2, bitches!
So people in the crowd start like doing this to us, like pointing at our equipment and like making all these motions to hand them our equipment. And like it was really sketchy because I mean it seemed like basically they were asking us to help them rob us. So, but we did it. I remember like
obviously
we did it. So we started handing people like our guitars and our like amp heads and the drum kit and all that stuff. And the people, like a line of leafcutter ants, carried all the crap across the field into the
warehouse.
To the warehouse. Doing this, we're asking the other bands, or Nick's asking the other bands, like, please can we use one of your amps as a spare, as a makeshift PA?
And we were looking for a PA eventually at 5 a.m. We were just like, fuck it, we have amps that work. We're just gonna do this.
is the fucking word. You is very pretty. You are Paco, espera.